We're going to make this low poly 2006 Honda Accord. I think it's a good car for stylized animation to be used in the background. So let's get started. Alright, let's delete the cube and let's go to front view 1 on the numpad. Let's add a reference image, Shift A, image reference. The link is in the description. It's the Honda Accord by Carlos Dambrands. Let's add a mesh circle. And immediately go down here to the add circle box, click on there, and we're going to increase the vertices from 32 to 100. And let's tab in edit mode. Let's rotate the circle RX 90, scale it down. Let's bring it over here to the front wheel well. And let's just line it up with the wheel well. Scale it up a little bit here. Lines up nicely with it. Let's do this. Okay, let's just select the bottom vertices and just delete them. And then press A, and then the bottom one here on the left, let's just extrude it down to here. And then the bottom on the right, extrude it down to here. And then let's tab into object mode. Let's hide the reference image, and let's just duplicate this, Shift D. Let's bring the duplicate over on the x-axis, GX, bring it over here. Let's just select both of them and join them. Control J, they need to be one object. Okay, tab back into edit mode and let's unhide the reference image again. Let's just select the duplicate here and line it up with the back wheel well. Again, lines up nicely. And maybe just move this one up here. Up to here maybe. Okay, now let's select this vertex here and just extrude it over to here. And let's just merge this one with the bottom one here. Just so select both of those, press M, merge at center, press A, and then select this vertex here. And we're going to extrude this vertex all the way around to get the outline of the car. Let's do it, E, E. And you don't have to be too detailed, just get a good outline of the car. And I'm just going to speed up the video now. Okay, and then join these two again, M, merge at center. So now we have a complete circuit. Let's just hide the reference image, press A to select everything. Put the cursor in the middle, press F, add a face. Let's tab into object mode, and now this is an important step. Hold down Control, press A, and apply all transforms. Okay. Now let's tab back into edit mode, and let's give this a mirror modifier. And we're going to disable it on the x-axis, enable it on the y-axis. Hold Control, press 3, go to the front of the car here, and let's just move this over on the y-axis, GY, move it over to about here. Enable clipping now that we've moved that, and we're going to extrude this on the y-axis, EY, extrude it back here. There, now let's press 2 on the keyboard to go to edge select, select this edge, and then hold down Control, select an edge on the top here, and then again Control and select this. So we selected this whole edge here. Let's give it a bevel, hold Control, press B, and give it, don't give it too much of a bevel, but enough there. I'm going to go get the bottom edges here, give them a bevel, Control B, and I'm going to, on that one, I'm going to increase the segments to 3, and I'm going to select, okay, now I'm going to select the wheel wells, get this selected, and then hold down Control and select this, that selects that one. Let's go to the back here. Hold down Shift and select one of the edges here, and then Control and select an edge on the other side there. And let's just bevel this, bevel these here, Control B, bevel it. Okay, that's good. Let's press 1 on the numpad, and let's tab into object mode. We're going to add a mesh cylinder, Shift A, mesh cylinder. We're going to rotate it on the x-axis, RX 90, and let's scale it down. Move it over here. tab into edit mode. Let's hold control, press 3 to see the front of the car here, and scale this in on the y-axis, SY. Then move it over on the y-axis, move it over to here. Go into wireframe view and unhide the reference image, and let's just get this the right size. So let's just scale it down here and line it up with the reference image. Alright, let's make sure we're in edge select, and then hold down Alt and select this edge here and give it a bevel. Hold control, press B, bevel it. Let's select the inner circle, hold Alt, left click, one on the numpad, and let's give this an inset. Press I, inset it to here, then again I, inset to here, and then again I, inset to the middle. We're going to just really roughly try to copy the hubcap in the reference image. Let's go into solid view, go to face select 3 on the keyboard, and press C to go to the select tool. Let's make it big here, and let's just this size, let's just select these faces here. Okay, now that they're selected, let's go ahead and go into material preview and material properties. Let's go ahead and give this a material, new, and then where it says surface, click on the green dot and change, this box will come up, change it from principal BSDF to glossy BSDF, and let's put the roughness down to 0. Now we don't want the whole wheel to be chrome, so let's go ahead and go up here to the select and then invert, and then we're going to give the tire its own material. Then you go up here to the plus, then new, and then base color, drag this all the way down to get black, put the roughness up, and assign. So now we have the proper materials there. Let's go ahead and invert again. So we have this selected here, and I think I'm going to go back into solid view. We're going to extrude this back on the y-axis, EY, extrude it back a little bit like that, then select the circle in the middle and move it back on the y-axis, GY, like this. Go back to 1 on the numpad front view here, and just deselect that, and then press C to bring up the select tool again and make it small. And what we're going to do is we're going to select 2 faces here, then skip 2, select another 2, skip 2. We're going to do this all the way around. And then we're going to delete faces. Now let's tab in object mode, and let's go back to front view here. Let's duplicate this. Shift D and move the duplicate over on the x-axis over to here. Let's shift select this one, so we got both selected. We're going to join them. Control J, join them. And then we can hide the reference image here and go here to Control 3. Give the tire the wheels a mirror modifier. Disable it on the x-axis and then enable it on the y-axis. And then we're going to mirror object is going to be the car. So we got wheels on both sides here. Let's go back in material preview here. Control 3, go here, and we're going to add the grill and the headlights. So press K to bring up the knife tool. Cursor turns into a knife. Let's make a cut here, about here. Press enter. Let's press K again and make start right here at the 3D cursor, bring it up to here. Again, knife tool K. Put a cut here to separate the headlight from the grill. And then K again. Let's add some lines here in the middle for the grill. Go along parallel to these lines here. And then we're going to add some more lines here in the middle. Now let's go here to the headlight. Press K again and start here, and then bring it over to about here, and then up to about here, and then over to here. Let's go ahead and press 1 to go to front view, which is the side view of the car. Press Z4 to go to wireframe view, unhide the reference image again. And let's go ahead and cut out the windows. The knife tool, K. Alright, back in the solid view. Control 3. I'm going to add one more knife cut here. Knife tool. I'm just going to go into face select the windshield and the side windows and the back window. I'm going to separate these. P, separate by selection. I'm going to select the headlights and separate those out. Press P, separate by selection. And then select the grill. Press P, separate by selection. Okay, so now let's tab into object mode, select the windows here. Let's go back into material preview. Go to material properties, give the windows a new material. Again, go here to surface, click on this green dot, change it from principal BSDF to glass BSDF. Put the roughness down to 0, and then we're going to put the IOR to 1.03. Go here to volume, and then open that up, and then again on here, click on this green dot here next to volume, and then again change it to glass BSDF. Now let's select the headlights here. You can go ahead and just give those the glass material we just created. Actually, now that we've done that, let's go to top view 7, and let's just duplicate the headlights, Shift D, and scale them in, S. Scale it in like this, so they're right here. And I'm going to give a new material to these inner headlights. So go up here to plus, new, and then we go all the way down here to emission. Click on that, and then bring the emission all the way up, so it's bright, and then just select like a light yellow here. Press tab to go into edit mode. Press A. Let's press / to isolate the object. It's the inner headlights, not the outer ones. Okay, so now we're going to go up here and we're going to assign it. Okay, so now we have this. Press / again to bring everything back. Tab in object mode. Let's select our grill, and we can just give the grill that chrome material that we gave to the hubcaps. Select the car, press tab to go into edit mode. We're in face select here. Let's select this one here, and I'm just going to go up and give this a new material. It's going to be base color. Go here and it's going to drag this all the way and get black, and then I'm going to put the roughness all the way up. So that's just for this, but we can go up here to select and then invert. And now we have the car. We can go ahead and give the car its body color. So go up here, plus, new, base color. I'm just going to give it kind of a red. Go up here and assign. And now I'm going to go and select this face here, and I'm going to extrude it in on the x-axis, EX, extrude it in like this. Select this face here and delete it. Delete faces, and then there's another face there, the bigger one. Delete faces. Okay, so now I've set the camera up and everything. What you'll want to do is go up here to the render properties and change the render engine from EV to cycles. And what I usually do is I go here to the max samples, and I just, for the viewport, just change it to 10, and then for the render I change it to 20. I'm going to add for the world here, world properties, go over here to color, click on the yellow part, go over here to environment texture, and then this will come up open, and I'm going to add a high dynamic range image. You can get it from this website, but the link is in the description for this. And rural asphalt road, there's other ones you can use, and I'm going to just use that. And so now I'm going to render this out. There we go, that looks good.